Hi, I'm Bethany and this is the Hatchet Project. Before I get into explaining the project too much, let me give you a little bit of background on myself since it all connects together. I grew up in a small Alaska town called Sitka. You may have heard of it. Sitka by the Sea, as it's sometimes called, is a secluded town on the Pacific Ocean that often shows up on top 10 lists of most beautiful places to live. Anyways, when I was in 5th grade, I went to a school called Kiguchihine Elementary. We had this book that we had to read. The entire grade had to read it. It was Hatchet by Gary Polson. We did some in-class boring assignments, the normal school crap. And then at the end of the unit, we did this thing called Survival Week, where they basically took us out on daily field trips and taught us how to build shelters and find water, use signals, if our family boats went down or we were stranded somewhere, got lost while hiking, any of the normal things that could go wrong in Alaska. So it was all pretty fun and all that jazz, but I kind of forgot about it till a couple of weeks ago when I was pondering what it would be like to live off the grid for an extended period of time. That's when I had a thought. I started thinking about all the different survival shows that are out right now, and there's some that are they claim that you're alone in the wild wilderness and whatnot, and that they just send people out with cameras by themselves. That might be true. Most of them, there's usually a camera crew following them around, so they're not completely alone. And if they are completely alone, it's not for any extended period of time, maybe a week at most. So then, after kind of that initial thought, I was like, I think I'm going to reread Hatchet. So I went and picked up a copy a couple weeks ago and finally had the time to finish reading it last week. And that's what really sparked this. I completely, 100% after reading this book, committed to the idea of doing this project. So here's my proposed experiment. I, Bethany, a 23-year-old filmmaker with minimal survival experience or knowledge, will attempt to live for 55 days in the Alaska wilderness completely alone with minimal survival gear this summer. I know it's kind of insane. At least that's what people keep telling me. But it may be insane, but it sounds like fun at the same time. So the plan is to start my 55 days on May the 27th. And from now until then, just about every week, I'm going to try and post a video about my preparation dealing with different topics from the book and how it differs from what I will experience in Alaska, how to find water, what kinds of shelters I should be looking at, staying safe throughout this entire project because I am going to be living for an extended period of time completely by myself with bear running around and who knows what else could go wrong. So taking those necessary safety precautions to still do this but not die in the process. So make sure you stay tuned to Sitka Storme Productions Facebook page and YouTube page to keep up to date with my progress on my insane adventure into the wild. Until next time, I'm Bethany Lawrence, and this is the Hatchet Project.